Hi, my name's Marion Bach, and I live in the Lake Arrock area. And I prefer not to give my address publicly because I received a threat from the mining industry via email on Friday. So I'll just leave it at that. If you want my address, I'll give it to you. In your presentation, did you say that there are possibly 87 mine locations in the regional district? There was something about 87 in your presentation.
I mentioned that as a part of the pilot project, we participated in a study that looked at sand and gravel deposits in the ground. And the study identified 87 high-rated deposits. The study rated deposits in the ground based on its potential suitability for aggregate products. And the study identified a total of 87, we call them polygons, but deposit areas west of Hope in areas not underneath existing urban development. And then I mentioned how much material we estimated those deposits contained. It's not to say that those are mine sites or anything of the sort, just deposits in the ground.
But they could be 87 gravel pits, possibly.
That's not my intention to say that at all. It's only to say, in the early part of this work, we wanted to come to terms with where gravel is deposited in the ground and get some basic understanding of that as a sort of important precursor. And that's what we learned. There are a variety of other deposits that were rated medium, a variety that were rated low potential as well.
Okay, thank you. I'm really concerned about the very little forethought regarding the very poor location of where all these new gravel pits are going to be in the regional district. Why do they have to be located so close to residential houses? Why can't you make the mining companies pay a little bit extra and build the gravel roads into non-residential areas? The reason why I bring this up is I have a brand new gravel pit being located approximately 300 feet from my home. And I live in the Lake Arrock area. And I passed 3 gravel pits within 20 minutes so far, anyways, on my way to work. And very coincidentally today, an accident happened probably only a few minutes before I came upon it on Sylvester Road, about 200 meters from the exit pit. And I have photographs here if anybody wants to look at them. I had them processed at about 4 o'clock. And it occurred to me that these roads, they're very winding, they're very hilly, they seem to be a little bit narrow. The center line is a solid yellow line. And this morning when I was going to work, heading north up Sylvester, there were 8 double gravel trucks parked, waiting to get into the pit. And I believe at Lake Arrock sometimes there's up to 17 of these double trucks parked on the side of the road. And I know this is probably a Ministry of Transportation issue, but I'm just wondering how a driver in a car is supposed to pass all these vehicles waiting to go into the pits, because they're taking up at least half of the road lane, and it's a solid line. So technically I can't pass them, technically, safely.
Get a ticket.
So, because, yeah, if the policeman comes along, I can get a ticket.
Not to mention an accident.
Yeah, so, and I just wanted to say that on July 15th, I went horseback riding in the Chilliwack River Valley, and I thought I was in a little bit of heaven or paradise. It was just a beautiful place to ride, and it was unbelievable. And it brought to mind the whole Fraser River Trail project and the supposed tourism corridor throughout the whole Fraser Valley. I wonder how that fits into the big picture of the mining industry. So it's a a point that I think should be thought about with the APP.
Yeah.
And I'm in the green zone too, so lucky me. Thank you.
Okay, now we have Mike